vlog and put people off in Scotland. Many of them.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to intentionally put people off from coming to Scotland.
We just come out, eat you alive, and then that's going to be just really. That's only it's all going to be good time.
Oh dear. We're heading up to Ullapool, so we're heading further north. We're heading further north minus the top box and carrier of Carol's bike, which we've bundled up and arranged for the Royal Mail to collect and take home with some of the clothes that we've used. So we've lightened the load. As you can see, broke off that side, and yeah, it's a fresh break there where I broke it off completely. Unfortunately today the forecast is rain again, and it gets wetter as we go north. You rejoin us, we're probably 20 minutes outside of Fort William heading north. I think we're on the A82, and we're right by a big lock again. Very nice. A few spots of rain in the air, so we're going to get it at some point, unfortunately. But it's still very scenic. We can still see a long way at the moment. We're making decent progress now. The roads have opened out, and we can lose the traffic a bit more now. Nice to get a few twisties in while the roads are still nice and dry. Although the Scottish roads, they do seem remarkably grippy, and you know, we all feel we can reasonably push on when it's raining. So everybody's got Road Pilot 5 tyres on, except for Carol, who's on Pirelli Angel GTs. She seems happy with. So it's all good. We're all touring tied up. One of us are on these silly bold sports tyres. Don't know how you can do Scotland on those things. This is permanently raining. Yeah. These are better for more conditions. You know, they're quite good for the really racy dry stuff, but they're really good in the wet. So I think that's where you need it in real world conditions. Maybe doing track days and that, you might want softer rubber with less tread cut into them. But got a bit higher now, still on I think the A87. As you can see, it's started to rain a bit, but we're quite high now. Look, we've got some pretty great views. As you can see, the weather's taken a turn for the worse. Proper Scottish rain has arrived. A beautiful countryside. Thought to turn the camera on and let you have a look. I mean, but it's been proper Scottish raining down, and the temperatures now dropped down to 8. Bear in mind we're in well in May now. Plus side, we are heading to Nanny's for a well-earned break. Nice cup of coffee and whatever is on the specials board, probably. Although, all right, yeah. My wife says we're probably going by the Eilean Donan castle first. So if it's really siling it down still by the time there, we may take shelter there and go into their there's a gift shop there, and we may well go and drip dry in there, leave a pool of water on their floor. Oh well, guys, didn't have the camera turned on, but we've arrived at the Eilean Donan castle. In the wet a bit, but we're here. So we're going to go and grab a coffee.
Coffee stop.
Coffee stop.
Eilean.
Eilean Donan.
Well, know the castle looks very photogenic, but God, what a tourist trap. I think every tourist in Scotland is calling in here at some point. Germans, Japanese, Americans, Dutch, they're all in there, queuing for the toilets. How many times do you do that, eh? Put it in gear with the side stand down. Oh, God, we're out of there. It is a weird place. It's just like a meeting place for half the tourists in Scotland. They all seem to want to go to the toilet at the same time. Anyway, back to the proper Scotland, hopefully. I mean, it is lovely up here, it really is, but I think it's busier this year than I've known it. I think it's a combination of Brexit and you know, strong currency abroad, weak British currency. Everybody's coming here. Yeah, it seems good value. Everybody's coming here, and lots of Brits are deciding not to go abroad because of the uncertainty. And I say, let's go to Scotland. Anyway, now the plan is to head to Loch Carron for fuel, and then on to Nanny's at Shielding. Loch Carron 11. How many miles have we done? So I've only done 76, so I'll have 87 by the time I get fuel there, but tourists don't get it there. There ain't any for a long while, and you find yourself right out on the oh, look at that for a view. That's a good view, that is. Yeah, well, it was before I dropped behind the trees. Guys, we're quite high up here actually. Well, I'm filming him. No. Got dry roads here. I never thought we'd be on dry roads again. I thought that rain had completely set in for the day. Yeah, but you look ahead, look. It looks like it's going to be slamming it down. Not waiting for Christmas. How you doing? He's filming me and I'm filming him. Smile! Yeah. Few weeks time. Yeah. Ooh, Speedy Gonzales. You're going for it. She looked about 100. Why is a cat in action? This is a stunning place when the weather's nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Now it just looks grey and washed out, as Peak Wanderer would say. Shieldig, 14 miles. The camera is still flashing. I don't think it'll make 14 miles to Nanny's. Well, it's a tad grim over the moors. Nice bit of road this is. The metal manholes, the big ones as well, aren't they? But this road is just about dry here. It's so weird, this weather up here. Bit of open. I mean, how can it turn from such nadgery roads to an open, wonderful piece of tarmac like that? Road to Applecross that way. Skipping by Applecross. We have done it before, and honestly on a nice day it is really worth going up there. But on a pretty crappy day like this we want to keep going north. It sure is bleak up here today. Well, the GoPro's hanging on in there. Go off GoPro, I don't blame you, with the weather, the cold. It really is stunningly gorgeous here. No, I mean, even in the weather I can still appreciate it, but we're nearly here, kids. Oh, we're going left down here. Shieldig. Let me give the camera a little wipe. We're still filming, yay! Nanny's coffee shop, 250 metres. This little coffee shop down here just used to be a tin shack. When we came down about 2010 it was just a tiny tin shack. And they built it up, and it was famous then, but it was just a tin shack. Now it's really quite a nice cafe, but really in kind of in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I'm sure these people here don't think they're living in the middle of nowhere, but it is for us. I have a feeling it's going to be busy in there, people looking for places to go on a wet day. Oh, what's this car doing here? What is he doing? Yeah, what are you doing, mate? There's room for a little one at the back. Oh, now you see why we like this calf, because we normally just sit outside and take the view in. Oh, that's the view, look. There's the calf. By the time we've sat along here on a baking hot day, I was hoping to fly the drone out to the island and show you, but I think probably not for today. Sorry, kids. That's it. This, folks, is Nanny's. That's it. Another fantastic visit to Nanny's. Now to brave the wet. That, I believe, on the balcony here is Fiona Phillips. That's Nanny's for you. We've got a very damp ride now. Well, we're all racking our brains who she was while the film crew were in there. Turns out it's Fiona Phillips. Oh, it's a great spot. If you get a chance to come here when the weather's better than we've got, really worth putting yourself out to head down to Shieldig. Possibly one of the best cafes in Scotland. Oh, first time I'm not put into gear with the side stand down for ages. I dare say, whenever you get to watch this video, you scroll back through Nanny's Facebook. What's the date today, Carol? The 22nd of May, right? Scroll back through Nanny's, get to see Fiona Phillips. You may even get to see us. Okay, anyway, back on the road again. I think we're taking a slightly less nadgery way to Ullapool. Excuse me if I keep turning my head and just blowing the water off, that's better. Isn't it gorgeous around here? If it wasn't raining, but nothing you can do about it. We're fueled by coffee and carrot cake now. Be enough to get us to Ullapool, where I think we might do fish and chips tonight. If you can't get good fish and chips in Ullapool, where can you? We're in a hotel tonight. You remember what the hotel's called, Carol? Yeah, the Caledonian. We've not stopped there, but obviously I'll give you an idea what it's like when we've been. Well, welcome to the Caledonian Hotel. That was one of the wettest rides from Nanny's. It just didn't stop raining, chucked it down. So we took the quickest route here, and the GoPro on the helmet ran out early, but it was just rain, and more rain. So we're just going to get dried out now and give you a quick view of the room. It's nothing too special. It's just 70 quid a night, but trying to dry out everything. Stuff. So yeah, I've got to see glimpses. I can see the ferry being loaded on and off back there, so but it's not about the hotel, it's about the riding up here, so you know, I think it's seen better times, this place, and it seems to be full of old people on trips, as well as a few bikers, all looking very bedraggled out in the car park. So let's hope tomorrow brings better weather. Alright guys, you've got to have a look at the carpet in this hotel. You want tartan, you got tartan, and it's everywhere. Back of our hotel in Ullapool. It's been really chucking it down, and the forecast for today isn't great. We're going to head to Donan, but the forecast is abysmal for the top of the country. Everywhere else in England is having lovely weather. Top of Scotland isn't so good. Reviewed some of the footage from yesterday, and there's probably very little we can use. There's so much water on the lands. That's it, walk down the middle of the road, Doc. She looks old. It isn't actually raining at the moment. So the plan today is to head a little bit further south. We're going to go and get some petrol, and then we're going to try and do the coastal route that we aborted yesterday, simply because it was such foul weather, and head back towards Shieldig but on the coast road. Petrol first. The ferry port to get to the islands and islands. Interesting, I bumped into someone randomly that I knew that was also stopping here, also heading up north, and also heading to the same hotel we were in earlier in the week. Weird. There you go. Got the big queue, petrol station. This is the only one. Right, anyway, it is still raining a little bit. We're heading south after heading north yesterday in search of drier weather. The plan is still to go to Donan tomorrow, all being well, because we want to get to the top of country. Yes, the only thing worse than being on a motorcycle in the rain is that you get a whole tour of Scotland booked for this week, and you're on one of those things. It's not much fun. We've not got a pre-programmed route today because we're going off-piste, as we say. It was a couple of years ago we came up here, and we got to this point from Ullapool, and they'd shut it because they'd had so much rain they'd had a landslide across the road. Luckily it's open. Really coming down there. Blimey. Yeah, we've had a look at the best of the forecast, and the best of the forecast is this way. So we're hoping we might get a window in the weather, take a few photos. Oh, that river's spectacular if we can find somewhere to take some photos. All the great roads in Scotland are running beside rivers. no different.